Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Thiesel, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. Now, that's Central Time for you folks who live all over the country, but watch us 1 to 3 p.m. Central Time. By the way, I wanted to say a shout out to the Etowah County Chamber of Commerce. They air the show here every single day in the lobby at the chamber from 1 to 3 p.m. So thank you so much, Chamber members, for making that. Philip Hall, you're an awesome guy. Thank you so much for making that happen. You know, you can find us on the radio, icradio.media. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, and also Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast at thenewscasters.com. Thank you again so much for being with us. There's a wonderful event coming up. And, you know, Mother's Day is just right around the corner. So we got to hurry up and get this word out there. Brian Bright is with us. And so we're talking about an event coming up through the Guntersville Lions Club. I'll go ahead and show you the picture of that really quick. And we'll go ahead and air that several times during this segment. But first, let's go ahead and start talking to Brian. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today?
Morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. This is Monday morning, and we both seem to be in a pretty decent mood today. That's pretty cool.
The wind took a couple of branches down, and we lost electricity, but they done got right back on it. And North Alabama Electric really got us hooked up real quick. So we're back in the industrial, organization here with getting all our electricity going. So how are you doing out there? Did storm hit you hard?
No, we just got a little bit of rain, but I have to tell you this. I do keep 2 tin cans in a string handy, just in case.
Keep candles, like too. We get ready for that. Yep. I wanted to tell everybody about the Mother's Day, the pre-Mother's Day bingo coming up with the Lions Club. And it's going to be our second year. Last year we got had 350 people there. And we're trying to set up for 500 this year. And it's going to be at the Guntersville Rec Department over there. They're really helping us out over there, setting up. It's going to be pretty fancy indoors, which is going to be helpful. And last year we had 350, and this year 500. We're expecting 500. So we've called in the Lions from New Hope and the Lions from Scottsboro. And they're going to come help us out. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get to be the caller. I was looking forward to that. Something about the acoustics. They got to make sure the people in the back, and I'm pretty loud when I want to be. So I'm going to make sure everybody gets.
Just in case something happens, electricity goes out, you won't need it. You'll be fine. Yeah.
I found me some megaphone at the thrift store about like them cheerleaders use. So I'm going to have that just in case. And so we get to make sure everybody come on in, and the doors will open at 6, and we'll be going to the hot dog bar between 6 and 7, and then we're going to start calling at 7. We got about 20 baskets plus a grand prize. The 20 baskets are from the different local businesses that have donated stuff like certificates and meals, and some of the businesses have given us, like the AutoZone and O'Reilly's and Lowe's are giving us buckets of stuff that the guys will appreciate, and antiques and sweets, Applebee's, and the state park is going to give the grand prize, and they're still working on that, and we're going to be kind of looking forward to see what that's going to be. Cracker Barrel, Huddle House, Chick-fil-A have all given us meals. Winsel's gave us a $50 dinner certificate. That's kind of nice. And we got the car wash, gave us a whole bunch of free car washes. And some kind of new places this year is a handshake barber and supply for hair stuff. And you're going to get real pretty there. That was a $50 one right there. So we're really looking forward to having a lot of fun. And we'll go till all 20 are done. They're going to be the standard form shape, the X and the T, with some kind of straight line. And then every once in a while, there's special ones you throw in. And I don't know all the fancy names for them, but we'll make sure everybody knows which competition we're doing. And I think the last one is fill up the card for the grand prize. And when you come in, you get to get you buy your ticket for $12. You get your hot dog, and then you go over to the bingo table, and hot dog gets you 2 bingo cards, and you can buy up to 3 dinners per person to get a total of 6 cards for all you hardcore bingoers out there. And so it's going to be a good night, and going to be in the big gym. They got a fancy floor they're going to put down, and get a good sound system so everybody can hear. We're hoping nothing goes wrong there, and going to have a lot of fun. And all the money we raise, we've had different organizations donate, and the Lions Club here in Guntersville and Lions Clubs all over Alabama, they do all our money goes toward. I mean, every penny goes back in the community. We got diabetes. We go do community events to help educate with that one. Our sister club, Marshall County area wide, they do a lot of diabetes stuff. They got a man in there who's really good at it. We do a lot of disaster relief, preparing for stuff. America gets more disaster money from the Lions than any other country, and Alabama gets a bunch of that. So we like to get some of our funds back in there because there's earthquakes and floods all over the world, and we like to make sure the Lions can help out where they can when those events happen. We support environment. We have a place where we, along the 431, we try to pick up the trash every quarter. And have a outdoor classroom out at the state park that our club tries to support. Vision, we have places where we'll let the word out where you can get glasses. You can call us. We can get glasses and eye exams for those who need them. Most of the children are taken care of through different organizations, but some of the adults got slipped by, and or they need to change or update their prescription, and we can help out with that. Childhood cancer is one of the newer things the Lions are doing. Childhood cancer is when all the gas and gas prices shot up. It really hurts the parents. You could take your kid to Birmingham or Memphis and get some treatment for the childhood cancer. Huntsville's got stuff that they help out with the whole family, but sometimes they got to travel to another place, and all the programs are out there covered, where they can stay and how to get there. But the gas prices went up so far, and it really kind of scared the parents. Like, I can help my kid if I can just get there. So we decided to start providing gas cards for families that need a little extra help so they can get there and get back. Youth, we sponsor scouting, BSA, which is boys and troops and girls troops. We got Cub Scouts, a pack we sponsor. We got 2 Leo groups we're sponsoring. Marshall County area-wide Lions are going to pick up one of those Leo groups, and we'll share, and they help out with those groups to give them access to different events in the state. And we have Hunger. We help homeless. Sometimes in a big way, sometimes focus on 1 or 2 folks to help them get stable. We have some food pantries that we're trying to support, make sure that the clientele that they're targeting is getting resources. And humanitarian, which is pretty much a big umbrella of anything else we need. There's a thing about Lions talks about, your club, your way. And, different communities have different needs, and you find a way to, see a problem, think of a solution, and, put forth effort of, your volunteerism and whatever funds you have available, or make everybody aware of it. We have Lions clubs that focus on literacy. Some of the research came out back here recently that if a 3-year-old has at least 10 books in their personal library, then that it really affects their grades for the rest of their lives. And get them to have books that they can read that are handy. Some clubs do a book drive every year. We're thinking about doing some. We support different organizations that are going out into the rural communities that is kind of fit to our area, and they go into the homes to make sure they have books and actual reading. So it's kind of neat, all the different things that we can do as a Lions Club. We've been in different other clubs. We've been doing a monthly yard sale. A lot of the things that people want to donate, we have a yard sale once a month out in Albertville at the Church of Christ there on I want to say 75, and they will partner.
Well, it kind of is to me. I mean, you just go across Highway 431 and there you are on the right. Believe me, I've been to the yard sale a lot.
Yeah, it's we get a lot of stuff in it. I mean, every week we collect stuff. About once or twice a day, we'll get stuff. We'll get a phone call, we'll come get it. We've partnered with different organizations, and those folks come and help out, and then we split the money. And God's Feral Feline came, the Stay Free Ministries, Home Place thrift stores, and Amazon thrift stores, and anything left over we take to another thrift store in another community. So the stuff that comes through us has been in probably 3 different communities, and it will find a home. We sent money to the St. Jude Research. There was a big thing. She said that not only the gas cards, but a lot of the siblings get left out. They feel left out. So we gave them a big check so they can find out, have things available for the kids that are siblings to the kids that are getting treatment, and have different resources and things they can do to, so they don't feel left out. Second Chance Animal Shelter, we did a lot with them. We bought them a bunch of pools for the summer for their dogs because they were getting hot, and they're really good for birthing puppies too. When they get pregnant, when they need old blankets that the mother dog can lay in with the pool, and that way the puppies don't crawl off, and it's comfortable for them. That's kind of neat. So some of our blankets that are torn that we get donated, they still find a use. They get to the animal shelter for use for their births. We worked with a couple of rehab places. The men and women have come and to become part of their community again and serve, and got money for new ice boxes and freezers and different work boots. We get work boots. The men get them. The Life House Deliverance Center. The Kids and Kin book program. That was the one we talked about, where we give them. The lady goes up into the hills and finds folks that have kids, and they make sure they know how to read. Marshall County Animal Shelter, the Tessa Thrift Store and Food Pantry. We give some of our whatever, because we only have a small window. We have Friday and Saturday, about 5 hours each day, and anything that folks don't pick up, we take to another thrift store. And Tessa's one of the ones we will take to. Pennies for presents.
Brian, let's go into a commercial break, and we're going to be right back in just a few minutes. Can you believe half the show is already gone? We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Yes, we'll be right back.
Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you.
The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park, and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces,
treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462.
Good afternoon. We're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, Abundance Television worldwide. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast and download the app for that as well. And that's thenewscasters.com. And don't forget the radio station, icradio.media. So I have Brian with me right now, and so we're talking about the Lions Club. Brian, can people actually volunteer to help you guys with some of these events you have?
Yes, they can come and check us out. If we're doing something that they are related to, like we were talking about Your Club Your Way, and we have folks who want to put all their effort into helping folks that are hungry. So they can be, come with the Lions Club and help us out when we do events, and we can help them out when they want to do some events. Their PALS is an organization we joined, and they provide the vests and the picker-upper trashy things, the little long triggers. And they, the men and women there, they go around picking up everywhere, and they'll partner with us sometimes. So if there's someone out there that, we have folks that just work with veterans. We have folks that just work with shelters for teenagers and ladies. We give them their suitcases and whatever other resources they need to set up their apartments. So if there's somebody out there that, I want to work more, but I just want to work on this, I don't, I'm not as involved with the other 5 or 6 things the Lions Club's doing, that'd be fine. And come check us out. And if it's something like, well, I've never thought about that, but when we try to have a couple events a month, and you can come in and help out. Some had a man that all he could do is loan us his trailer and his truck, and he would help us with the pickups.
That's huge.
Yeah, so that was a big, yeah. You got a truck and a trailer? Yes, sir. We can find a
Well,
home.
I wanted to ask you another question because, yard sale time is really out there. And most people who have yard sales are a lot like me. I'm out there the first hour. I'm hot. I'm sticky. I don't want to do this anymore. Could you guys pick up things maybe that are not sold, good items that are not sold at a yard sale?
Oh yeah, you can give us a call and you say, hey, we're going to wrap up around 4 Saturday, and we'll be there with the truck and trailer. And we have we're trying to get a 501c3 and the paperwork, and we can give you a document that says you donated materials worth so much value, and you and your tax man can work all that out. And but yeah, if y'all want to, want stuff to not end up in the dumpster, that's one of the things about our environment. We don't want everything to end up in the dumpster because somebody can use it. No matter how poor you think you are, there's always somebody out there that has less than you, and just to be able to raise their standard of living by having a new curtain or an ice box. I have a stove that the oven doesn't work, but the stove top works. And a lady said, that's all I want. I don't want to cook. So she got her a brand new glass stove top. And so it's, if you got some stuff y'all want picked up, we'll come get it. And we got some folks that go through it, and they kind of organize it. We got a pretty good yard sale team, and they make sure your stuff finds a new home. And if we can't in our window, we'll get it to another thrift store down the different community, and things will get around, and we'll make sure, the stuff that you took care of will find another home for someone else. It's kind of neat.
Well, Brian, there are a lot of talented folks in this area. I'm talking artists. These people can make yard art. They can do all kinds of things. So let me show you something that you can find. You can find something. I mean, you never know what you're going to find. This right here, and you're looking at this thinking, why did Donna want this right here? Let's go ahead and put it up to the camera. Okay, it's this right here. You know what I see, Brian? I see a pair of earrings. I see a pair of earrings. All you got to do is cut this part right here. It already has the holes right there for the earrings. And then the rest of it, make a necklace or something out of it. So think about repurposing. Now, let me ask you about this. We've got about 6 minutes left in this segment. So let's talk about church groups, because youth groups are always looking for something to do to keep those kids busy. What could a youth group do to benefit?
Oh my gosh, they could do. They could sponsor, a diabetes run walk. We could educate folks about it, and they could help us lay it out. We've had youth groups partner with us at the yard sale, and they come and help put stuff out so people can see it and put it away so we can move it on to the next place and interact with the community, saying, hey, can I help you carry stuff to your car? So youth groups can do help out with a yard sale. We've actually had 3 people that partner with us, and then they go on and start doing their own in another community. So there's always stuff out there for that. The youth could probably do a marathon. They could do different educate their peers about diabetes, physical fitness. There is a good some program coming out in Birmingham I'm looking into, where they're educating youth about pre-diabetes and how to prevent that, and the lifestyle decisions about how to walk and what kind of stuff you should eat. That would be great for a youth group or a school group. We have the school group Leos, and they do stuff like that. They could do trash pickup to help the environment. My goodness, they could actually help out when we go into elementary schools to do visions, the vision screening, and they that would be amazing for the younger kids to interact with teenagers.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. And how can business folks help you in the community? Let's just say a business, maybe they have a meeting with their employees, and they say, well, we just want money taken out of our check every week or every paycheck to help the Lions Club. Can that be set up? Yes,
we've got I think that squirrely box, I think it's called a QR code. It's got a real pattern, and you can go to the Lions Club, and it'll show you different things. Like if you have, $18, it'll go toward this. If you have glasses or, $60 will pay for glasses. If you just want to give a certain amount of money, it can go into these different areas. And as that money builds up, we can send a $50 gas card to somebody. You can, we have something called LCIF, where your money will go into worldwide programs, not just, here local. So there's different ways you can donate to the Lions Club. You can just go online and look up Lions Club near me. And we have area Lions Clubs all around us, and find out how they're doing it. There's a group over in West Alabama. A lot of them do turkey shoots, and that's a big thing where they are. They raise a bunch of money like that. And barbecues, smoking the pork butts, and there's all kinds of fun ways, and some of them actually put on whole carnivals for the kids in the areas, and they'll do events that go on with the other community events. We used to the scouts used to go down and help when they had the Art on the Lake, and the ladies and men needed a lot of hands to help them carry stuff to and from their car and deliver, and the scouts would help with that. And it's been a few years since we've been asked to help with that. But they would donate some money to the troop and help some of the boys go to camp.
About 2 minutes left with this segment. So let's go ahead and talk about the event coming up, the Mother's Day event. So let's go ahead and put that picture up there. Explain that. Okay.
Mother's Day bingo, where you come in and you get in the door about 6 and come on in and get your ticket, get your hot dog, make it all fancy. And you get I think drinks and a chip. And then you go to the table to get your 2 bingo cards, and then we wait till 7 o'clock and we start, and they start calling the numbers. You got I think it's BI. The top of the card got BINGO, and all the B's I think are like 1 through 15 or 16, and then BI's got 16 through 30. They all the numbers kind of are in chronological, and they go in the order of the word bingo. And someone's going to call out the number, and then you put your little, I think you close the window over the one, and then you get your pattern, whatever pattern they're doing for that particular event. And when you meet the pattern, you just yell out bingo, and somebody comes over and verifies your numbers with the caller. And then you win one of the baskets. All the baskets, we got like 20 of them, and then all of them are worth over $100 a piece. So it's a pretty good win. And they're combinations of all the things from our local businesses that donate. They want to be part of the Lions Club supporting us. This will be our second one. We thought about doing it every 2 years, but it's pretty rough. So that's why we had to call in Scottsboro and the New Hope Lions to come out and help us. I think they're going to be something called a 50-50, where you can buy a ticket and then they have a raffle and you get half the money they get, and they club gets the other half to help do glasses and diabetes stuff in their community. And I'm going to get the call around. It's like, it would be like B7, winning would be heaven, and B8.
Oh, I knew you'd add a lot to it, Brian. Yeah. I just knew. Absolutely. Brian, we're going to have to call it a day. Can you believe how fast this segment just flew by? It's so great to be with you. And also, thanks to the Lions Club for all the great things you're doing in the community. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, y'all come on down. We'll have some fun, and we'll go till that big old prize comes out. And we hope to see y'all. And first 500 there gets to share. Everybody else has got to stand up. So y'all come on down.
Absolutely. Thank you, Brian, so much. Thank you for being on the show. And again, to the Lions Club, thank you so much.
All right.
And thank you so much for watching Donna's Edge Talk Show. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.